What you cooking?
Welcome to the Next Generation Baller Show, the show where we talk about the next generation of ballers. I'm your host EP, how's your host Zach,
Bow.
and Sam Supreme.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.
All of that good stuff.
Big shout out to our sponsor, Self-Made Savage. You know, don't forget 20% discount, link in the description.
Yep.
Just look below and you will see that there, all the merch, everything as well. Also, like to say, we got our merch coming out, Next Generation Baller Show.
Yep.
So if you see hats, shirts, t-shirt, all below there. If you don't see it, it'll come out there soon, and make sure you get involved. Help support us, you know. Every little penny counts.
Trust me.
Every little view counts. Every little like, every little comment.
It means a lot. It means a lot.
It definitely means a lot. And we're loving all the support, all the comments. As you can see, we're switching it up, trying to find the best fit. So you, the audience, any suggestions that you feel that any way we can improve the show, just therefore give us a shout.
Constructive criticism, man.
You know how it is. You know how it is. We love it in. So we'll go straight into the show.
Yep.
We'll go to Sam Supreme. Like, what stories have you got for us? What stories have you got for us, Sam?
Fill us in, man.
Okay, I got a lot of stories, but first of all, I gotta introduce myself. Sam Supreme. Don't forget the Supreme.
You can't forget
the Supreme. Yeah.
Okay, so first, I don't even know where to start. Let me start with Man United, yeah, since both of you are Man United fans. Let me get you lot out the way. Out the way. So Man United have made an approved bid on Jordan Sancho. So right now we're looking at the region of 75 million.
Okay.
Hopefully this is enough. If it's not enough, Man United should just cough up 85 mil, and I say that that's the job done.
What's the improved offer? Isn't it 75 mil?
Yeah, 75
I
million.
thought that it's going to get
That's reasonable, though.
And to be fair, I think that's hampering is the England thing. You know, I was thinking about it today. I was thinking maybe that whole situation with Man United and the deal and stuff. I think maybe that could have been a reason why
he's not playing.
He's not playing. I think, you know, considering Sancho, you know how they like to be, and in terms of they want everyone focused. I think this is a quick point.
Yeah, but Jack Grealish's thing's up in the air as well.
But you see,
Grealish played.
But Jack Grealish, there's not really no football rolling. The Sancho thing's been
Rolling,
going on for 10 years now.
Yeah,
so
I know.
you know that. I think they just want to get over and then you can
to be honest,
I personally,
until I see him holding the shirt, it's irrelevant. Because we had the same thing last summer's transfer window.
Anything new?
Who signed on the dotted line?
Anything new? There is something new, and this is something that Man United fans, I would be concerned about. Pogba's yet to sign his contract, which ends at the end of next season.
It's true.
And no one's actually thought about that. But however, Sky Sports News reported that Man United are seriously worried about the Pogba situation.
I did see a story. I did see that story myself, and being a Man United fan, I'll be real. I forgot myself over last week. The Euros, the whole excitement and things.
Yeah.
And I saw that, and I actually sat there and thought, okay, hold on a minute. Pogba could actually seriously do this.
He could go for free.
He could go for free twice.
But I wouldn't blame him.
Twice.
I wouldn't blame him though.
Do you know what it is? The situation is at Man United. I feel if they get the players in, Rice,
if we get Sancho,
all the players
as well,
we can at least get them on a two.
We need Varane and Sancho.
Get them to extend for a two. Then get some money out of him, maybe 50.
I think if we get Varane and Sancho, he'd sign. That's improvement.
Yeah. I feel that.
But I also heard that did you hear anything about this, Sam? About a potential swap between Pogba and Varane? Did you see anything about that? Hear anything about that?
I know that you are interested in Varane.
Yeah.
Varane would cost in the region of £50 million.
Not bad.
That's what Real Madrid will be looking for. Man United haven't put in a bid. However, Man United are very interested in the Real Madrid.
So monitoring the situation as we
typical Man United. What else have you got for us, Supreme?
Yeah, so as you lot was talking about Jordan Sancho, his mind might be up in the air. However, I think that Harry Kane's mind's up in the air. And Manchester City, there's reports that Manchester City are willing to offer 100 million take it or leave it deal.
Wow.
with
Is he worth
Spurs.
100 million?
Yeah.
I would say he is
Golden Boot of the Premier
to a
League.
certain
Like,
extent.
he smashes it.
Injury record.
Yeah, injury record. Okay, it's not the best, but even
But
with
he
his
still gets the
injuries,
goals.
He
He
still
still gets the goals.
He's still getting Golden Boot. Like,
Do you feel any club will pay that money for Harry Kane, considering it's not just a normal situation where he's say at a top flight club?
Only City will pay that.
He's at
Only City. Only City.
Only
yeah,
City,
I can only see City or Chelsea.
We say City, but when's the last time City's even paid over £70 million for a player, let alone £100 million? And there's talk about they want Jack Grealish also. Isn't there talk that Jack Grealish is maybe their number one target? So Jack Grealish is going to cost you in the region of 70.
That
80.
is true.
Yeah.
So
That
I
is
can't
true.
see. I can't see me
Jack
personally. I don't
Grealish
see Manchester City spending £200 million.
But if anyone's going to spend
two
it, it's City.
English players.
If anyone's going to
This is
spend
Pep
it, it's
Guardiola
City.
we're talking about.
Yeah, but if anyone's going to do it, it's City. You're talking about Pep Guardiola, who spent like 200
hypothetical.
on 200 million on
However,
wing backs. Do you get what I'm
this
saying?
is
So
what
if
a lot
anyone's
of
gonna
people
spend it,
don't
it's him.
realise. A lot of people don't realise that Man City can actually afford to spend this money now.
Yeah.
Man United and Arsenal have actually been the two biggest spenders over the last 4 seasons.
Yeah, we say this. We say this every season. Man City can afford this. Man City can afford that. We all know Man City's got billionaire owners, but their transfer records doesn't seem
just about their billionaire
back
owners,
up these
it's about
claims to
their-
say that they're gonna buy big name players.
They don't blow money.
And I feel that's part of Man City's structure, that they don't want to become a club to say, okay, because we've got money, we're going to spend money. Because I feel the moment that they start that trend, I just saw it Man United, you can start getting into
they just
some
about
very, very
passed-
difficult deals.
Remember, they just about passed that financial fair play
And
investigation.
you got to remember that as well. And the difference between Manchester City and a lot of other top European clubs that do spend big money is Manchester City don't have the financial acumen in terms of the club brand to go out and spend that money to compete.
They don't make
But isn't the final they're scrapping it? Isn't they scrapping it?
Something like that.
They're scrapping it. They're giving it away.
Whoever
There
knows
has
that
been a
actual
gap.
thing, let's find out. We'll find out in it next week. Innit?
There's been a gap which has been freed with Aguero, where there's a wage bill which can be filled in by a top marquee signing. The board do back someone to replace Aguero, so I do see a City really making a serious signing. They made a mistake with Company, not really replacing Company with another captain, and I don't think they're gonna make the same mistake with Aguero.
But they resolved that with Ruben Diaz coming in.
Yeah, Ruben Diaz is
but he's not a captain, he's not a leader.
So it's brought back that money kind of thing, made it look like he looks like a bargain.
But both of them are not their leaders. They haven't replaced a leader.
We talk about leaders.
They've got De Bruyne,
I
Fernandinho.
think Man City are blessed with a lot of leaders on quality and experience. I think we all know they're just missing that key striker, and that is maybe the big debate, the big saga over the summer. Are they going to spend that big money on that striker? Let us know. Let us know what you think. Let us know in the comments. Will Man City spend over £100 million, or maybe £200 million on 2 English players, being Jack Grealish and Harry Kane? Let us know your thoughts on that. Will Man City break their transfer record this summer
for Harry Kane and Grealish
and get that big signing? Any more news? Any more news you got for us before we move
on? I'm gonna throw some at you quickly. Deals which are done. Ashley Young, he's a Villa player.
Oh,
Villa, yeah.
Buffon. I did see stories about that this week.
Buffon's back where he started, with Parma, and Lazio are trying to contact Vanano, which his contract expired. Arsenal had a bid rejected for 40 million for Ben White.
Wow.
Yes.
40 million.
Arsenal
so
seems
they
to
got
have
the
a bid
money.
accepted.
And Arsenal always bid. You're always good bidders.
And the 2 last ones which I'll leave you with, 3 last ones I'll leave you with, in fact. Number 1, Sergio Ramos is definitely leaving Real Madrid. I do see him coming Man United instead of Varane. That's another one.
Would you have him? Would you have Ramos at United? Let us know. Yeah.
And also Memphis Depay, Barcelona have agreed to sign him.
Yeah, I saw that.
So as soon as the transfer market's open, he will be a Barcelona player. And lastly, We all know Carlo Ancelotti's moved over to Real Madrid. You know who he wants right now. He wants Calvert-Lewin at Real Madrid. I don't know how it's gonna work.
Wow.
But
back up for Benzema. That's decent.
That will probably be the surprise signing of the summer.
Oh no.
But
Sam,
do you
what about
think he will be back up?
Sam? What about
Really?
Gini Wijnaldum to PSG?
Oh, that door's been
Yeah.
wrapped
We
up.
reported that last week.
That door's been wrapped
Did we wrap
up.
that?
Yeah,
Did we wrap that
door's
last
been
week?
wrapped
Oh,
up.
that's fine.
That door's been wrapped up.
That was a shock one though. I
It was
thought he
a
was
shock
set
one.
for Barcelona.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Yeah,
Hearing about Van der Beek
that's the shock.
also been offered to Barcelona.
Oh yeah, Van der Beek. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Man United willing to take £15 million loss. I read that this week.
But I don't think Man United are going to let go of him right now. I feel like he's still going to be a Man United player
I hope
for
so.
at least another season.
Yeah.
I hope
At
so.
least
Get rid of
another season.
McTominay and Fred, man.
We'll delve more on the transfers next week. We appreciate. Thanks for that, Sam. Let us know in the comments. Who do you feel? What signings do you feel will happen this summer? Who do you think is going where? What next generation baller, young player? What maybe young player you feel you surprised will go to a big club and you feel should get that big move?
Also, if you support a club, let me know what team you support in the comments, and I would search and I will tell you, and I'll keep you updated with.
Yeah, that's it, guys.
Great.
Let us know who you want us to go and look out for. Maybe you have a player that you don't really see anything happening in the news. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
We'll go out and find and see what the latest news is about. Thanks again, Bum. Also, as well, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff.
All that good stuff.
So we move on, guys. We'll talk a bit more about. So we're coming into the latter stages of the group stages of the Euros.
Yeah.
A lot of teams been playing. We'll talk a bit about England and the Scotland game, the big game that everyone's been talking about.
The big hat game.
What would you say about the rest of the games? Some of the.
Alright, so we've had some big games.
Big games, yeah. Me personally, I feel since I've been watching the Euros, I feel this has been probably one of the most entertaining European championships.
Yeah.
And it brought to my attention that, for me personally, I find the Euros more enjoyable than the World Cup.
Really?
With the World Cup, I feel you have the whole the fan factor of everybody involved, the fact that all cultures, these people. I feel that part you can never take away from the World Cup. But I think just in terms of the quality of football,
most of the players play
I
in
feel
Europe.
that you get that in the European Championships. Like, name your boring game that you've seen.
Quality.
England, Scotland, bruv.
That was a boring.
That was boring, man.
England, Scotland had no quality about it.
Boring. Boring.
You
know what game was a very good game?
The atmosphere alone.
The very good game, was Portugal, Germany.
Oh, that was storming game.
Quality
Absolutely
game.
storming
Portugal out the blocks flying. I'm thinking that they're gonna wrap up Germany.
Yeah.
2 early goals, you know.
And then
early goal from Ronaldo.
Oh.
You know, quality goal as well.
That's it.
On the
I
counter-attack.
think it was his 10th or 11th goal against Germany. I think
And
he's always scored against Germany.
107th all-time goals for Portugal.
Well, you got Messi in Copa America as well, so
Yeah,
we'll see
what's going on
We'll see
there.
what's going on with that.
You know,
one.
this one scores, then he scores.
Man,
But that game you was just talking
are
about
whack.
Germany.
Robin Gosens.
Argentina are whack right now in Copa America.
The left wing back. Quality.
So sorry, Supreme, you were saying?
Pardon?
No, you were saying. You were saying?
Oh, Argentina are whack right now in Copa America. Right now,
I know. So that's
Brazil's on fire. Argentina's slacking. They just about scraped a win against Uruguay the other day.
Yeah, and like I was speaking about with some people in a couple of the group chats I was had, it's been a big ferocious of football coming at us this summer and over the last couple of months that I haven't been able to see some of the Copa America games, and I did go watch a couple of highlights because I've seen that Neymar's been performing really well and his numbers are starting to accumulate up, and maybe the questions that people had over him, the critics are maybe starting to get answers.
He's always had that potential, and always had that criticism because of his talent.
And I think just the nature of the country that he comes from, and the array of stars that have been born and blessed, that we've been blessed to come from that nation. It is a big weight for any player to carry, and we've seen him.
But he's doing it well, though.
He's doing it well. He's doing it well, and just to see his gratitude and the way that he's taking it all on board.
You lot really think Neymar's doing it well?
Yeah, well, do you know what it is? The thing with Neymar, what we get is maybe that we get a sense of
We expect a lot from him.
Yeah. And he's in the era of Messi and Ronaldo. And to be even in the same conversation as them, I feel that he has to take that as any form of gratitude. Because right now, there's no one that's ceased to take their place. We've got Haaland and Mbappe on the scene. But even Mbappe admitted a few months ago that...
All right.
The records that Ronaldo was breaking at his age.
Can I just disagree with that completely?
So
now this is why I disagree with that. Yeah, I don't rate Neymar nowhere near Messi and Ronaldo.
Yeah, no.
I don't even rate Neymar as in the top 10 Brazilian that's ever played football. Number one, I think. I said it. All the other ones in my top 10
so let us know what you
won
think.
The World Cup.
Would Neymar be in your top 10 ever Brazilian players? That's an interesting one. That is an interesting one.
I don't think he is though. I agree because only because there's hella names you can think of. I'm talking like
and all their names won the World Cup.
You know, Socrates,
they all won the World Cup.
Pele, R9. But yeah, we digress. So back to Portugal and Germany, yeah? That game was the best game so far.
Beautiful game.
Quality.
Everyone was down in Germany. Going into the tournament.
Yeah.
I won't say quality.
It was a
that
quality game.
either. No, Portugal's defending was shambles.
Portugal's defending was a bit all over the place. Considering Ruben Diaz did score their own goal, had a brilliant season for Man City, was a bit shaky. Bruno Fernandes was nowhere to be seen, and I can see his form come towards the end of Man United, towards the end of the season for Man United.
He's tired,
was a bit waney.
He's tired.
Maybe he's starting to catch up time in his players. Hopefully they get a second win.
But now that group is wide open.
It's wide open now. They've got one more game against France.
Hungary got a good result against France.
Good result.
You know, the atmosphere in Hungary was crazy.
And that result against Hungary, people saying that, is the result against England such a bad result? But then I heard people saying, well, France are world champions, they ain't got nothing to worry about.
No, hold on. Don't compare the two results. Don't compare the two results.
Why would you say that? For me personally, I feel that you have to. We're living in a current state. We can't be talking about just because France has won the World Cup that they're just, they don't have to worry about a bad performance. They've had new players in.
No.
Same squad.
France aren't
I think
gelling.
maybe people should cut England.
What about Dembele coming on as a sub?
No. This is why.
Huh?
Everyone knew before going into the Euros, France is chaotic. Giroud and Mbappe, they've got their tension going on. And that is clearly on the field. France would have been clearing teams, but clearly something's not gelling on the pitch. And I think it's due to that feud.
Possibly.
However, with England, I feel like it's all this transfer speculation around Kane. Southgate doesn't know when to bring on certain players.
We'll talk a bit more. We'll touch on England for a bit. I want to focus a bit more on Germany because before the going into this Germany game, Germany was going through a very poor spell.
Yeah.
They had talks after when I think they got eliminated. Then they qualified for the World Cup. It wasn't it, and the last World Cup, and then they got he reshuffled the squad. He brought in all young players, but then it wasn't really working. And last minute, he brought in the old guard. No, Leroy Sané's played in the last game, but I don't think, considering the season that he's had for Bayern Munich, I don't think he's been on the
still always a threat though.
But what do you think of Germany and their rise of coming back and bringing in a lot of
I think you know what? Yeah, the game's won and lost in the midfield. They've got one of the strongest midfields in the tournament.
Experience, a lot of experience,
quality, good on the ball, exciting attacking players as well. I just think that I think now Germany are going to push on.
So at the start of the tournament, everyone was talking about all the young players, the young exciting players, and is it the same old thing that we revert back to? Is it the experience that's actually going to win this the European Championship?
I think it's the right balance. You get that balance between youth and experience, then that's going to be key. You know, I think Italy is the best example of it right now. Experienced players, a few young ones thrown in there as well. Few
unorthodox players.
And they're smashing it. They're smashing it.
Yeah, they're doing the thing.
Italy, you know.
Italy are doing the thing.
One to Turkey, man. One to the brothers, Turkey.
0 points. 0 points. Eliminated. Well, they did have a young squad, and maybe this will be experience for them.
Learning curve.
We do have the World Cup next year, which is a blessing. Hopefully, they'll be able to qualify for that.
Has Italy even conceded a goal?
Italy have conceded 1 goal.
Italians' game is built on defence. From time you got Chiellini back there, the old stalwart, you know, you've always got a chance of a clean sheet. You know?
Most definitely. So let's talk about the big one.
All right.
England versus Scotland. So, Supreme, you start with this. So let us know about what you thought.
Yeah, summarise the game first.
Look. I told the man. Yeah. I told Southgate direct.
Well, wait. Just before you answer that as well, I just want to throw in a little tweaker in there. Would you say as well, just for being a bit of devil's advocate, would you say Gareth Southgate is playing his way into people questioning if he should be the England manager? Is he playing his way into the Saka with his selections?
What do you think, Sam?
If he was playing his way, he would have gone and chose the selection which the masses wanted. But I don't even want Southgate to do that because a lot of people are saying, yeah, we need Foden on the right, but we need Grealish on the left, and even that don't make sense. We need a winger. We need an in-and-out winger playing on that right wing, whether it's Sancho or Rashford. Someone which is going to just fly down that wing and cross. But I don't mind which one, because I know Rashford, he's got excellent delivery. So does Sancho, so I don't mind either or. Just select one of them ahead of Foden. Play Foden centrally. I don't know why he Southgate thinks that
Mount's a good cam as well.
I feel what do you say?
Yeah, but I feel like Mount should have a rest day now, man. He hasn't really created anything. Look, England's only accumulated 1 goal. One goal. This whole tournament.
It's not good. Considering the attacking talent they've got, so they've only scored 1 goal.
Only played 2 games.
Well, the quality that they play against, so considering that they've got to play better quality, they've got to play better. And you've seen Italy put a good performance.
You've seen the Kings too isolated for me as well.
For me, it's too negative. It's too defensive. It's too rigid.
I think, but like I said before, I think he needs to play 3 in midfield. Yeah. Like have 1 holding, and that way you get another attacking player.
I thought if you're playing the 2 defensive midfielders, you have to have someone that's going to go beyond them lines. Yeah. You have to have someone that's going to go beyond and take in what it is that they can, the balls that's going in behind. And I thought with the Grealish and Foden, it's 2. Yes, they're good engineers and they can create chances, but there's no one in the actual box for them to create them chances. Yeah. And I thought with the Rashford or Sancho that makes them runs going in beyond, you create that space. And I thought with Sterling, you're not really getting them runs in behind.
But Sterling played well.
For me, no.
He played well for me.
No.
He was
Sterling is the only one that runs in the box.
Thank you. He played well. He does that. But what I think is that we need a Calvert-Lewin on target man. You get me?
But I feel Kane is that target man. I feel the problem with this Kane
drops deep.
But the problem with this Kane, the reason why Kane dropped deep, because we all know, I think it's learning from his Tottenham days that he wants to get on the ball more, and he feels because it hasn't hampered his goal scoring talent, he still wants to drop deep. But I feel England are not creating the chances for us to say, Kane's not doing well up front. If he missed 2-3 opening chances and then
fair enough. Fair enough. But at the same time, why not go 2 up top? Go 2 up top.
Because Southgate is lazy.
But who in international football plays 2 up top?
Doesn't matter.
If you're going to play the 2 up top, you're going to have to play the 5 at the back. And with the 5 at the back, then the same thing that we spoke about on the first show is that you miss out on the either someone that's going to score the goals or you miss out on the creator.
All right, cool. So then why not when it's like 80 minutes, 75 minutes, Put on Rashford with Kane. Or put on Calvert-Lewin with Kane and go 2 up.
And that's what I said. So what's your thought on Gareth Southgate?
Take one of the midfielders
and his selections.
Alright, cool. So back on to Southgate. Remember I told you his selections are going to be what is critical, what is crucial to this, He started the same team. They look tired.
Yeah.
They look tired and lacking energy. Do you know what I'm saying? What I think he needs to do is play 3 in midfield. 1 pivot, Either it's Phillips or Rice or Hendo, one of them 3, and then have 2 attacking midfielders, either a Grealish and a Mount or Foden, whatever. And then you've got the 3 up top. Do you know what I'm saying? Put on Sancho. Where's Sancho, brother?
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Where's Saka? Where's these guys that you've taken to the tournament?
No, I'll make 2 more changes. I forgot the 2 other changes which I'll make.
Go on.
Chilwell left back. I'm not doing Shaw no more. And Walcott right back. I'm not doing Reece James no more either.
No, I wouldn't change Shaw. I thought Shaw had a good game, but I thought on the left side he wasn't getting that service that he was. If Rashford started, them two would have clicked. That's why I'm surprised that Rashford didn't start when Shaw started, because we all know they got that amazing season that they've had. And back to what you said with Sterling, I thought at international level, it's a lot about physicality as well, and I feel that Sterling doesn't have that physicality in certain games to make teams have that. But he should have got a penalty.
Rashford would never start on the left.
That's why you got to be strong in that position.
Dribbling, his pace is a threat in the box, in the opposition box. They're afraid to touch him. Do you get what I'm saying? And he can make that space. Because he's used to playing in City. City score 90% of their goals in the box.
But then we complain about that. You say about that. Who gets the most fouls?
Grealish,
Southgate never plays Rashford on the left. If you look at England matches, Southgate would only play Rashford on the right.
On the right, we all know how not good he is on the right.
Yeah,
he's a difficult position. England are blessed with a lot of players that can play on the left wing. But for me, Rashford has to start on that left wing. Mount has to start. Grealish has to start in that 10. Mount hasn't performed in the last 2 games for me, and I feel that with Grealish,
Mount's work rate.
With Grealish, you get a lot more though. You get a lot more, and in terms of work rate, you've got Rice and you've got Phillips there. You've got 2
They're just shielding.
Exactly. So you need someone in there that's gonna
take one of them off. Take one of them off.
Nah, for me, you keep them there. You keep
both of them.
You keep both of them there.
Both of them.
You get Grealish in there.
Another attacking one.
You get Grealish in there, because what you do then, let's not shy away from the fact, because England haven't conceded 2 goals. That's the main reason why. I thought we take away that shield, England are going to be.
No, but then what's your centre backs doing there? What are your centre backs doing?
But look at
and you know what? Surprisingly, Tyrone Mings is having a
England's
good Euro so far. Surprising to me. I didn't think he would be that good, but him and Stones look good together, I think. So give them a chance. Let the wing backs bomb forward. Take one of the CDMs out. Put another attacking player on.
James is poor. James is poor.
But this is what I was saying about Shaw. You see Shaw's good defensively, but when it comes down to
he was
that
making
cross,
them little
he done zero crosses. Zero crosses.
I thought he could have whipped to the ball a bit more. I did feel he could have whipped to the ball a bit more.
That's why I want Chilwell.
But Chilwell doesn't whip in the ball as much. He's more of like...
He's got good delivery. He's got good delivery.
Chilwell only whips for Chelsea.
For me, Shaw. It has to be Shaw. Yeah. Has to be Shaw, man.
So in summary, all I'm saying is now, we've got Czech Republic next.
Big game.
Southgate needs to release the chains, the shackles, let them go all out.
Release the man.
Put on a Sancho, put on a Saka, let a Rashford start, let Kane be a sub. Take him off.
Thank you.
He looks tired. He's exhausted. Let someone else start in it. Freshen it up. Remove a CDM for me. Play one in the pivot, 2 attacking midfielders, and let's go at them. We need goals. We need a result. What do you think?
For me,
he's not dropping his
going back to the thing with Southgate, I thought that maybe he does need to freshen up, and for me personally, he is going to play his way into speculation and criticism if he does continue to play this revertive football, defensive-minded thinking with all the talent that he's got at his disposal. He's just got to go gun ho. England are through. They're through to the next round. They need to go out. They need to give their young players the minutes. They need to go put out an attacking team that we know with the pace, and go out there and show teams that we are actually here to win this tournament. We're not here just to coast pie and then nick butts, or maybe you need to go out and give these players the confidence to go out there and give the performance and give the nation a lift. Give the nation a lift. Because I feel like the Scotland result, we know some.
That was a boost for Scotland.
But I don't feel the result as much was the bad thing. I feel it's the fact that we know that there's players on that bench that we know that could have big impact that we thought should have started or maybe come on a bit earlier. So what do you feel, Supreme? What do you feel? So, come towards the end of the show.
Yeah.
Me personally, with Southgate, I would like Southgate to just pick a more attacking side. It's Czech Republic. I understand. Croatia. you wanted to be a little bit cautious because it's the first game. Scotland, it's the derby. You want to be more cautious. Now no, there's no time. You have to be free because you're not beating no big clubs with them two first performances. So you need to change it up, switch it up, try new things, experiment.
And on that note, let us know what you think as well. Hit us in the comments below. Give us your thoughts on Gareth Southgate, on the England selection, and everything to do with the Euros. Like and subscribe. Also check out our sponsors, Self-Made Savage. Yeah. Instagram. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all of that good stuff.
Just want to say one thing before we go. We've got a giveaway coming with our sponsor Self-Made Savage for our first live show. So look out for that. On Instagram, we're going to have a big giveaway coming out for our first live show. We're going to have hats, shirts, all of that good stuff. Don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe, all the support. We appreciate it
Thank you so much.
And don't forget, guys, with your support, we're able to produce this show and give you all the great content. So thanks, guys, and see you soon.